We are back live with the man, of course, on phone. I don't know who Josh, who are you talking to? Josh. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sports Jazz. My name is Isaac. I have Josh in the building, too. I don't know whether he's trying. Are you talking to Amorim? I think he's talking to Amorim. Yeah, I think he's trying to. He's making a conversation with Amorim. But yo, so happy to be back. So happy to be back. It's been how long? I think it's been a day. Yeah, we were a bit caught up yesterday. We didn't stream, and yo, we missed you all. And but yo, we are back. Amorim destroying, in other words, humbling Pep Guardiola yesterday. What a game! Gyokeres with a hat trick, two penalties, and of course, a goal. Sorry, and Ayora also on the score sheet. It was amazing. It was a beautiful game, especially the second half. The second half. The second half was everything that any Man United player, any football player, let me make it general, any football player that enjoys football, that enjoys the game, should rather, in other words, any football player, any football fan, sorry, any football fan yesterday enjoyed the game that Sporting Lisbon played, humbling Amorim, sorry, humbling Pep Guardiola. What again? We saw guys celebrating and carrying Amorim. It was more like a farewell, a goodbye, a goodbye. And it was a very nice way, by the way, to say goodbye. A very good thing to give back to the fans. A very, very good way to come. Josh, you're back. What was Amorim? Rather, what was Amorim said? I understand your mic is off. You were talking to Amorim. That's what I know. What has he said? Josh, I can't hear. Yo, Nelson. Josh
Sorry,
was on
sorry,
phone.
sorry.
Josh
Yeah,
was on
yeah,
phone
yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah.
to Amorim. So I don't know how
Yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah.
that fast. How did you get his number to call
No, you
in
see,
Portugal?
no, I got his number through Eric Ten Hag. We had a good relationship with Ten Hag, so I mean, I managed to find a way to ask him about the 39-year-old Portuguese modern manager Annihilated of Pep Guardiola.
Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Sports Jazz, Josh and Isaac. I see Nelson is in the comment section. Shout outs to you, Nelson. Shout outs to you. Good evening to
Shout out.
you. Josh, how did they say good evening in German? Since you always pretend like you know how to speak the language.
No, 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 I don't know how to speak German. Maybe I
You only
can
know
tell
you
you.
only know how to say good morning.
Yeah, guten. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I know how to say good morning.
Anyhow, thank you so much, everyone. It's Isaac and Josh. We are back. And yes, very excited. We are going to be talking about our manager, Amorim, who crushed Pep Guardiola yesterday. What a game. What a game. Of course, with Gyokeres scoring a hat trick. Uh, Josh, I don't know whether you saw the game last night. And if you did, how was the game? I mean, do you see what is coming to the Premier League? Do you see the fire that is coming to the Premier League? Do you see? I mean, he gave us a bit of what it's going to look like. He gave us a bit
Bro,
of, I mean, what kind of football he likes, how players should,
bro.
the formation, the switch up, yo, playing high. Oh my, I don't know. It's Ruben Amorim. I don't want to listen to any other name. I do
You
not
crazy
want to.
though.
He's the right man to say what Ten Hag says. He says all errors come to an end. Well,
Come
Amorim
on.
is
Come on.
allowed to say that. With
Come
all due
on.
respect to Ten Hag, to whoever supports or loves
You
Ten
know
Hag,
people who use that word with
we
all
have the
due
main
respect,
man in
they
the
just know
building.
they're
Do you know
going to
what it means,
throw a
Josh?
punch.
Do you know what it means beating Man City 4 goals? 4 goals with Haaland also. I mean, they brought on everyone.
Yeah,
KDB
yeah, yeah,
back
yeah.
from injury was on, but it was all too late. But yo, Josh, tell me what you think about the game yesterday. Amorim
Yeah,
crashing and
I
destroying.
did watch the game. It was actually a very interesting game on a Champions League night where two giants in the Champions League were playing. That is Real Madrid and AC Milan, and other
Oh, that was also
interesting
another
games
game.
like a return of Xabi Alonso at Anfield. Um, you thought that there would be so much. You would be caught in between the games you would choose to watch. But
That
for
didn't
me,
go
as a
well.
Manchester United fan who was looking up to who is looking up to Amorim coming to Manchester United later on in the month, there was only one place to be, and that was at the Jose Alvalade Stadium in Sporting Lisbon. I was only going to watch Sporting versus Manchester City, and it was a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. You
It
can
was
say
more
that,
than a beautiful game.
yeah. The result. Didn't watch the game. Could actually tell you another story. Because,
Araujo, yeah.
I believe the game was a game of two halves. In the first half, Man City had all the ball. Man City had about 72% of the ball in the first half. They did whatever they wanted to do to Sporting Lisbon,
They
and
scored an early goal for the fourth minute.
yeah,
Net is
Foden,
shaking.
you can say that Sporting Lisbon gifted Man City with a goal that Phil Foden scored. But
Mm,
on the whole, in the first 30 minutes, you can say that Erling Haaland on another day could have scored a hat trick plus.
that is
He would
correct
have
too.
had 4 goals easily. But
That
thanks
is
to
correct.
Franco Israel in goal for Sporting Lisbon, he kept them in the game, and they had a chance. They had a chance to fight back, but this all happened because of Ruben Amorim's formation. In that period, when I watched the first half, I was so disappointed in
Just I'm
Ruben
sorry to cut
Amorim.
you off. Ziad, we are coming to that question, but please write and tell us what you think about yes, or rather what you thought about yesterday's game.
Yesterday's game or
Amorim
Ruben Amorim?
masterclass. Amorim masterclass. Josh is here praising Amorim. He's saying he doesn't even remember who Ten Hag is. Anyway, Josh, please.
Ziad didn't hear me tell you that Ten Hag gave me Amorim's number. Anyhow, the thing though is, in the game, I was disappointed in Amorim in the first 30 minutes of the game
Why?
because, yeah, I didn't see a way that Sporting Lisbon was ever going to come back from this because he left glaring spaces for Man City to exploit.
Mm.
His midfield was short. He had a two-man midfield. He had five center backs, sorry, five defenders at the back, and Arajo and Queda were not actually flying up the pitch. They were really deep, so they defended that deep in the first half. But with hindsight, you can say that Amorim knew what he was doing. He respected Man City a little too much, and he was sucking up pressure in those periods because he trusted his players to be able to defend deep and not concede goals to put the game beyond them. But for me, I think Franco Israel was very instrumental in that period of the game. And later on in the second half, Amorim tweaked the team a little bit by bringing one of the guys who was at the front. Because remember, he was playing 5-2-3 in the first half. So, I mean, Man City had Rico Lewis and Bernardo Silva always with a lot of space. And these are ball players. You cannot give too much space to exploit in that part of the pitch. So they outrun Sporting Lisbon. They had a lot of the ball, but Diomande defended actually very well yesterday, and they bust. So I mean, in the second half, he tweaked a little bit in that game, and one of the forwards came back into midfield to make three midfielders. So they ended up having man for man in that midfield in that second half. So I mean, they that tweak did not in itself result to goals, but it gave them at least a better shape to contain Man City and stop Man City from playing through them.
I know. And the second half was absolutely amazing. I mean, both
Yeah,
teams were
and
attacking each other, pressing each other. But yo, that was
yeah,
beautiful. What a nice way to send off Amorim, I mean, from the players, and what a nice way to say goodbye to the fans, both the
it was
players,
a very
but especially the
memorable.
manager. Memorable.
Yeah, it was a
Beating a
very
team like Man
memorable.
City, a team like Man City, we saw the first goal through go in, and Twitter, social media is like it has started. 5 goals are coming, but yo, I mean, the first 2 goals, the penalty, and the second and the third goal in the second half, very fast goal, just like that, within minutes. The net was shaking for Man City, and it was 3-1 until the fourth penalty also came through. Very, very amazing game, Josh. Very amazing
Yeah,
game.
it was amazing because the most important part of the game that I think we enjoyed was how Amorim managed to tweak that side in the second half. Within say 2 minutes of the second half, they got the second goal. Oh, we can talk about Gyokeres because Gyokeres, the first
Talk
chance
about
that he,
Gyökeres.
yeah,
Gyökeres,
Gyo-
Gyökeres,
yeah,
depending on how you want to call him. He's the
yeah,
man, Josh.
Gyokeres, the first chance that he did get, he fluffed it, and it is not like him to fluff his chances because most of the
Yo,
time he
straight into
gets
the
on the end
keeper's
of
hands. I
his,
was very disappointed, not knowing the
yeah,
boy is just
he
going to
gets on the
unload
end of his
a full
chances.
clip. Mm,
But in the end, you would actually credit him for the work that he did. The goal that he scored was so beautiful. The
beautiful.
ball, if you do understand how that goal went in, you have to understand how important it is that Amorim plays with a wing back, because Queda, the 17-year-old guy who was playing at right wing back,
Yeah.
is a left-footed right wing back. So when he receives the ball, he's going into the middle of the pitch. So he goes
Wha-
to the middle of the pitch, passes it to it passes a beautiful pass to Gyokeres, and Gyokeres makes no mistake. He
One
makes
thing
it one
I
one.
realize, one thing, yeah, Josh makes it 1-1.
Yeah, he makes no mistake. He makes it 1-1. Then at halftime, he gives them a pep talk, and when they come back for the second half,
It's
I
like
mean,
they've
it's
been.
just beautiful. In nine
I know.
touches,
It's like he told
nine
them
touches.
go
I had never seen
go.
such a goal scored
He
against
told them
Man
go
City.
spread the word, go spread the gospel, go spread
He did
Amorim's
spread,
gospel,
yeah, he did
and they
spread the
came
gospel.
back on the pitch. Amazing. Yo, by
Yeah,
the
he
way,
did.
Victor Gyokeres was 23 when Brighton let him go to Coventry for only £1 million. £1 million. Now he's the hottest striker in Europe at 26 years old. You know.
Yeah, but you see,
And
he
do you know who?
failed
Do you know who was the sporting director then? Who let him go?
Ashworth.
Dan Ashworth.
No, but Ashworth had tried with him. You see, players develop, and players do need time. I mean, it doesn't work out for everyone when they are 17. It's not easy that a guy breaks out at 21 years old and he's that good. Gyökeres, even when he was at Brighton, never really played for Brighton. He played about a handful of games. Then he
Mm.
had 2 loan spells while he was at Brighton because he was not good
Well,
enough
his
for them
price
at the
shot
time.
up.
Yeah,
His
then
price is way through the roof now. 63 million uh, pounds. If you don't have it, Sporting Lisbon are not sitting on the table.
yeah, that's
And I
manageable.
also read somewhere that Gyökeres is not in no hurry to pick his next club, but it looks like he might return to England next season. Thank you once again, Josh and Isaac. Sports Jazz. We are talking about Amorim Masterclass. I don't know what nickname I should give Amorim after yesterday's game, Josh. We are going to look for one. Let's see what Ziad is saying in the comment section. He says Josh is going to be watching Amorim's first United presser, saying, "Why aren't you bold and saying 2 trophies?" The Nuggets.
No,
Then he
because he
goes
has
on
more than because he has more than 2 trophies.
and say PSG are 23rd and have Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, and City plus Salzburg. Do you think they will qualify? No. But just they might. They just win. They just need 5 points, right?
I don't think they will.
Let me check. They
They
have,
can make the
yeah. Oh
playoffs.
my God. Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, City, Salzburg. Salzburg also on a good day can destroy you. They can
Yeah,
embarrass you.
you've seen
I
in
don't
this
think they are going to get through.
competition, you've seen in this competition that if a team is well prepared, it can actually win its games.
Oh,
So I
after
mean,
yesterday's game.
if yeah, if Salzburg is really prepared, then it can win its games. But
Adieri says, sorry, Josh. How are you, Amanda? Josh, sorry, Adieri. Leave Amanda alone. Amanda is not coming back to Newcastle. Take over Newcastle versus Arsenal. Beat my man of the match was Lewis Hall. Yo, you thrash. I mean, that was a good win, by the way. That was a good win. And all Man United fans, Liverpool fans, Aston Villa fans, Spurs fans, Man City fans, we all say thank Chelsea fans, we all say thank you to two teams. Actually, no, Man City out to two teams last weekend. We say thank you to Bournemouth. They did a great job. They beat Man City. And we also say thank you to Newcastle. They did also a great job. But yeah, once again, thank you so much, Josh and Isaac. We're looking at Amorim. What is he coming with? I mean, after yesterday's game, the beautiful Josh, did you see those short passes? I mean, he builds on short passes while going forward, pressing. And one other thing I realized, he's like the engine to everything are the fullbacks,
yeah, the wing backs.
the wing backs. That's it.
Yeah,
The left wing back and the right wing back. Those are the two. It's like it's the heart of his formation. Those two are the heart. And whatever. I don't know who is going to play in where. Maybe Mazarawi.
when you see the goal that was scored
I don't know what kind
yesterday.
of player has that engine. Dallo has that engine. Shaw that has that engine, but him being toilet paper bones. I doubt he's going to. I doubt he's going to. I don't think he'll fit into the system anyway. Joshua, you're saying?
When you see the second goal that they did score, it was deliberate. They took about 8 or 9 touches on the ball from kickoff to the
Yeah.
back of the net. And the guy who scored the goal was the wing back, Arajo. And
Araujo,
the
good
left
player.
wing back, Arajo, he made a very good run. And Gyokeres being a very good runner and a guy who runs in behind defenders, he made a very good run. And he created space for Arajo to run into. And they got the second goal. The third goal was the penalty. The fourth goal, the penalty. But even the run from Trincao, because
Don't forget about the penalty, Haaland's penalty that went. Pew. I won't
yeah,
say I won't say over the
Queda
roof,
comes
but yeah,
yeah,
hit the post and
Queda comes back in field and plays this beautiful pass to Trincao, and he just runs with the ball into the box, and
Trincao
his
is also a good
brilliance,
player, by the way. He has
yeah,
turned
his
out to be
brilliance, it
a
just
very good
pays
player.
off, and it
Taji,
was
Taji, what's
very,
up?
very.
Taji, what's up? Taji, by the way, Taji won yesterday. Liverpool did beat someone. They humbled their boy, their legend. That was very humiliating, Taji, from you. But again, Taji, we are bringing someone who's going to humble Liverpool, someone who's going to put Anslot in his place. The savior, Ruben Amorim. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Josh Nelson says Amorim on United to play like Sporting. We cannot transport on reality to another context. Sorry, one reality to another context. Uh, Man United cannot play the way we play. They cannot play so defensive, and we will have to adapt ourselves. Well, Josh, don't get your hopes so high.
Why? Yesterday's game was not all beautiful from Amorim, but what it showed me was he's a very good tactician, because when it mattered most, he had the tactical nous to make adjustments. So his game management is good. He can read the game and know what to do. And you know what they say about a manager with a clipboard.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, when the man opened his clipboard to look for notes,
Yeah, that was
I
it.
just
The
knew,
notes were there,
that yeah, he's going to do something different, and he did do something different. The game turned
indeed he
out
did.
different, and Sporting Lisbon won the game 4-1. But there's a glimmer of hope for Manchester United fans, because for me as a Manchester United fan, what I was watching, what I was looking for, I finally got in the end, because
What was that, Josh?
I
What were
didn't
you looking for?
the tactical nous of Amorim against Pep Guardiola, because in the first half I was disgusted that he didn't have any ideas to change what
I
was
think they
coming
were
at
not in the
him.
game the first 20 minutes. I can
The
say, but
whole
after a while, I think after
30 minutes.
25 minutes, they started getting back into the game. They
No, it
started
was the
picking up.
game
They
plan. I
started
do understand
making
it was
those
the game
passes.
plan. It
Yeah.
was the game plan. Having lost to Man City 5-1 last time they visited the Estadio Jose Alvarez Stadium.
Mm.
So I mean, it was just right for him to be a bit cautious before he went all in. But the thing though is, in those 30 minutes, I wanted to see a manager who had ideas on stopping Pep Guardiola from playing the way he was playing through him, because you could easily see that they don't have men in midfield. They have only two players in midfield, and Trincao, Gyokeres, and there were three players at the front. So there was a gap. Man City had a floating midfielder and three permanent midfielders in there. So they had four against two. So they always had space to play the ball here and there. But boy, oh boy, later on as the game went on, he grew into it. He must have seen that in the first half. He didn't like it. I think he was fortunate to go
I told you,
into.
he told them, you're going for the second half, go to the pitch. As soon as you're on the pitch, start spreading the gospel. And that is Amorim's ball. And we all saw that. Dad in the comment section says, hey, Josh, I know how you feel. I know how you feel good. I know you feel good. Very good win for Amorim. But how was the game on a whole? Sporting was on the back foot at all time. Uh,
Yeah. But that was majorly in the first half. That was majorly in the first half,
I also
because
agree. Second, that I think the Josh is 25, 30 minutes.
no. The whole of the first half, they were fortunate to have scored a goal from the immaculate your
Actually,
Cares, because
they should have scored a goal. Gyokeres, the one that he
yeah,
shot
but
right
you
into
would
the
see
hands of
that
the keeper.
the system of the night, the manager planned to play out to play out counterattacks, to actually get goals from counterattacks, because he was defending very deep, and hoping that the players that he has, who are very good runners, can get onto this ball and dribble to take the ball further up the pitch.
Well,
So for me,
Josh,
on the
yeah.
whole, it was a game of two halves. The first half, Man City dominated. Man City had all the possession, but the second half, Amorim's team came alive. I mean, they were too quick for Man City. The thought process of the players in the positions that they were in. If actually you concentrate on the goal that Araujo scored, that is
Yeah,
what you can carry forward for you to want the manager to bring at Manchester United, because
at Man United. Well,
in nine touches the ball was at the back of the net, but there were very good runs in that pattern. They played the ball from deep. The center backs had a feel of the ball. Queda had a feel of, almost all the guys at the back had a feel of the ball before Araujo scored.
well, Amorim, after the win, he was asked whether he has sent a message to the Premier League, and he was like, "It's misleading. We were lucky today. In the Premier League, it will be a different world, different
Yeah.
pressure. It will be fun. I'm ready for the challenge." He goes on to say, "I'm not going to read anything for 6 months like when I arrived at Sporting. It's the only way to do my job properly at Man United, my club, the club that I love." Yeah, Nelson says this is a big statement in relation to the system Amorim will use. That is correct, 100%. If we get the right players, with the right
What do you mean
players,
if we get the right players? We
do we have
already
the
have
right
the
players?
players.
What
Yes. what is the right players by your standard? I mean, he's playing with Sporting Lisbon with bang average players, and they're
Josh,
scoring
tell me, who would
four
you
goals
have
against Man City.
leading the line? Rasmus Holland, right? Behind him,
Yes, Rasmus Hoyland.
who
What
would
do you
you
mean
have playing
behind him?
Francao's? Yeah,
No,
I
no,
mean
no, no,
the
no.
two,
Maybe
the two
I can
tens,
give you my own team. The two
the two
tens, yeah.
tens.
The two
Yeah,
tens I would play with Fernandez and Zakzi,
Rashford
or Fernandez and Amad Diallo,
and
because
so,
Amad Diallo is a very technically gifted player.
so so that means you would bench Rashford.
Are you asking me for my team? Why are you concerned about who I will bench?
Because I know you're a Rashford fan.
No,
You never
no, no,
leave
no,
him
no,
out.
no. I'm a Manchester United fan.
Okay, let me come and you
Yeah,
give me a team. If we put, rather, if City put away their chances, it would have been a different game. But
I
still,
agree
let's
with
see
you
what he will bring to
100%.
the Prem. Again, as I said the other day, it wasn't really impressive. It
For the
wasn't
most
really impressive for
true.
the most.
I actually
Then
thought about that comment that you did make once while I was watching that first half, because yes, to some you can say it was very impressive. That to Sporting Lisbon fans, it was very impressive because this is a Man City side. They had seen beat them 5 goals at the very stadium. So for this time, for the manager to come and first suck up pressure and hope that Gyokeres can make the right decision in front of goal, uh, they can say it was a plus. So I didn't have a problem with that.
City play a high line with some not so fast CBs, but having a striker like Gyokeres, that's a nightmare indeed, a true nightmare.
Yeah, true.
Nelson says, Isaac, my earlier message was quoted. Yeah, it was a quoted statement from Amorim's game when asked about United. To me, rather to me it implied he might use
No, no,
another
no, 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 no,
system.
no,
And
no,
no,
no.
no,
Uh, what
he's
he
this,
was saying,
he's not going to
what he
play
was
along with what these guys were
no,
saying.
what he was actually saying is
It's
he
going to take
cannot
some time.
no, he cannot have Manchester United play that
Play the way
defensively.
Lisbon is.
You see, because the very system, the very 3-4-3 system is an offensive system, much as you have five defenders, but it
Yeah,
is
the wing backs,
an
but
offensive
also
system because those wing backs
the wing backs
fly.
also go forward and become
Yes,
become. In other words, you have five attackers. By the way, Josh,
yes, that's why you don't
like
have
five defenders, five, yeah,
yeah,
attackers.
they don't. That's why they don't cross the ball too much, because they have the two tens
The short
behind.
passes, their short
Yeah,
passes are very interesting.
they have the two tens behind Gyokeres, and it can be a plus for the wing backs when they go up front, because they can be able to play with the wing backs short passes. But it can also show you that when he comes up against an opposition that he respects, or an opposition that has beaten him before, he might just decide to defend deep. And Diamonde defended actually very well last night.
Well,
But I think he
Gyökeres
will
after the
continue to
game,
play 3-4-3.
he will. He has to continue. He shouldn't listen to the bullshit that Paul Scholes. Was it Paul Scholes? Just who said whatever he said? I
He's
think it
not
was
going to
Paul
read
Scholes
newspapers. Yeah, it must
for
have
six
been.
months. Was that's what he said for 6 months. Gyökeres said we will miss Amorim a lot. Of course, we have achieved a lot together, and we will miss him and the other staff members. But they are leaving. But they are leaving, and we have to move on. That's what he says. Yeah, then Amorim talking on sorry, that's Andre Onana. Now I want to talk about Onana right now. Josh, yeah, tell me, how would you set up? How would you set up? Walk me through it. How would you set up under? Oh, how do you expect Amorim? Sorry, not you, of course not you. How do you expect Amorim to set up right after he joins and takes over the wheels next week on Monday, the 11th of November?
Yeah, that is a bit difficult because he has to first come in and assess the players who are available, then maybe find out
I know, no, but at
which
least
players
what would you expect him to do, or what would you have him do? It's
in.
in terms of picking players, like you just said, Zach Z or Joshua Zach Z or Bruno Fernandez, two tens behind Rasmus Holland. By the way, I think that would be very nice. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
or Ahmad
Two tens
Diallo.
behind Rasmus Hoyland, then Dalo and Mazraoui will take out those wing back positions. I mean, they are very decent defending the ball, and they don't have too much trouble going forward. So that becomes a problem for Ganacho and Rashford, because neither Ganacho nor Rashford have the defensive abilities in those positions. So you can't ask them to play as wing backs. Whereas Ruben Amorim plays Queda, who is naturally wing forward. He plays him at as a wing back, and it works for him very well. He actually inverts him. He gets him. He's a left-footed player. He plays him at right wing back. Then he has a natural left back in Arajo. Then um, Queda on this side in the right wing back position, but neither Rashford nor Ganacho can be able to play the wing back position because they're not good at defending anyway. Maybe Ganacho can learn because he's a bit young and stuff like that. So maybe he can play as a wing back. But maybe Anthony, and naturally a left-footed player, if he's playing as wing back, it could be it could be a chance for him to show Manchester United fans the faith that the club put in him when they bought him. But I don't see how the Rashford and Garnacho stay in that side. Then in midfield, similar to Pedro Gonzalez, I think I'll have Manuel Ugarte play for Hulaman, and Ugarte will play with either Kobe Mainu or Casemiro
Ugat
or
has already
Eriksen.
played for him, so yep, it's a yes. Ugat has already played for him.
Casemiro, or Kobe Mainu. One of them will have to partner Ugarte
Ugarte.
in the midfield. Then
Uh,
the center backs, I'll have the ones who are available. That's Lisandro Martinez,
yes,
um,
Lenny Euro. No, assuming they're
Delict,
all available. The
Delict,
league,
no, Ipswich, Delict, Lisandro
Ipswich.
Martinez, and who is the
Lenny
other
Euro,
guy?
Lisandro. Who?
No, not Lenny Euro. Lenny Euro is not there.
Okay,
Lisandro
Martinez,
Martinez and Delict,
Victor,
and
Lindelof.
Victor Lindelof
Once
and
again,
Victor
thank you so much
Lindelof.
for tuning in. Shout
Calamisio
outs to you.
submit, but
Shout outs to you, Aaron. Aaron, what up? What up,
yeah.
Aaron? See, already, Taj is quaking, Josh. Taj is worried. You think he will bring Gyokeres? Taj, that's what you're worried about right now, right?
Yeah, but maybe I can first give you an insight on who
He
Victor
said to Man.
Gyokeres is,
I don't know whether he meant to
because
say Man United or Man Divided. So I don't know. I mean,
he did mean man divided.
Man Divided. Banta.
Yeah, yeah, he did mean
Taj.
the man divided. But Taji, maybe I can let you in on who Victor Gyokeres is, because when you put
Oh
Victor Gyokeres
yes.
right now, you can say that Victor Gyokeres has a better record than the best striker of our times. I mean, Erling Haaland today is almost the best striker of his generation. But this season, Victor Gyokeres has played 14 games. He has scored 21 goals. The big chances that he has scored 16. He normally scores all his chances against Haaland. Haaland has played 14 games. He has scored 14 goals. So Gyokeres has beaten him by about 7 goals. So I mean, it is really he's really that type of player. I mean, you can even say that he's a, a better all-round footballer than Erling Haaland, and yet he gets you the goods. He gets you the goals because he's a very good
I
dribbler
want
of
you,
the
Josh,
ball.
to be
He
careful.
runs very
I
well
want
with
you
the
to be
ball.
careful when you say you might think, oh, okay, rather, the same way you just said it. I want you to be careful when you say he might be even better than Erling Haaland.
Yeah, yeah, that's why it is a
You don't take
might,
back what you've
because
just said.
no, I cannot take back what I've just said, because when you look at his record,
Mhm,
the guy has
mhm.
played, I think, 44 games since last season, and at Sporting Lisbon, and he has about 47 goals
Mm.
in that period. I mean, he's been a man on fire. He's a man on form. Now, Taji, whether he will come to Manchester United with Amorim, that is the dream team. I wish that Amorim can come with
That is a dream team.
Arajo and Victor Gyokeres to Manchester United, because Arajo for me is the best left back that we can have, especially because he has played with the manager. So I think that he can actually play that wing back position very well, because he's a very good defender and he doesn't have a problem going forward. And when you play with wing backs, you really need cover, because they expound a lot of energy. The wing backs, they have to go up and down the pitch like really fast, and they use a lot of their football brain, because they have to switch it up really quick when they go in offensive positions, and when they're in defensive positions. So for me, Arajo would be a good addition, and Victor Gyokeres. The problem with Manchester United today is we no longer have the resource envelope to make those things happen real fast. So I don't think we shall have a kitty in January for that deal to be concluded. We shall have to let go of players. I
Until
think that
summer.
has been I think that has
And
been
also, I don't
really.
agree with this business of bringing. We've seen how it was, rather how it has worked out for Ten Hag. The man brought the entire 11, starting 11. Vegas, Zakzi, you have Mazarawi, Delict, everyone, and Onana, and it looks like things didn't turn out as expected. So I'm a bit worried. But I mean, Gyokeres has done so well. He has 45 in 43 games. He's been splendid.
Among the
Uh,
players, to leave this English media bullshit, among the
yeah.
players that you say that Ten Hag brought in, who don't you like?
Well, I like them, but they are not doing so well. I told you
Why
a few
why are
days
they not
ago.
doing
I'm a
well?
bit worried about Joshua Zaxi. Josh, I'm a bit
Yeah,
worried. Of course, when he scored
but
his first
the
goal
same
against
the same
Fulham,
English
I
media,
was very
the
excited.
English the
No,
same
Josh, it's not
English
about.
media told
It's what
you.
I see, Josh.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah,
about
yeah.
the
But
media.
no, the same
It's what I
English
see.
media, told you that Eric Ten Hag wanted Danny Welbeck in place of Joshua Zaxi, but the club chose to go with the 23-year-old because he was coming in a period of transition, and they were ready to wait for him to develop into the player that they hope that he will be. But I don't have a problem with Joshua Zaxi. I mean, he'll come good. Kylian Mbappe joined Real Madrid, and he was talked about like the best player in the world of football. He won a World
Do you
Cup
have
at
to relate
18
to
years
that?
old.
Do you
No,
have to
first
relate
listen
to
to
that,
what I'm
Josh?
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Today he looks like Vegas would do a better job at Madrid than Kylian Mbappe. So I mean, yeah, maybe
Josh,
it's his first
you're
season.
literally
He's
saying currently Vegas is a
acclimatizing.
better player than Mbappe. Mbappe has six goals already.
No,
That is
seven.
fair, Josh.
Yes,
7. Okay,
seven.
thank you.
Yeah,
That is
when you
fair,
look
Josh.
at that, yeah, when you look at the stats without watching the game, then you will know that you might say that that is good, but the eye test puts him nowhere on the list of the best 20 players in the world, because the things
Okay.
that he's doing on the football pitch are no good. I mean,
Uh,
he looks like a shadow of his old self.
well, I've seen this happen a lot. Every time players force their moves, it doesn't turn out so good for them. We've seen players
No, he
like
will come good. He
Coutinho.
has to come good. I mean, he's been that bad. So, I mean, there's no way he does not come good. He will
Taji
come good.
says, "I'm never worried, my bro. We have the Stifel Tower that is connected, and Van Dijk. He's replying. Gyokeres joining Man United. In other words, the
Oh
defense is
boy,
speed.
oh boy. And the other reason that Gyokeres it might be difficult for Gyokeres to come to Manchester United is because we have Rasmus Hoyland, who is 20 years old, and
Oh
Rasmus
yeah, by the
Hoyland
way.
is a mold, is a pure mold of Victor Gyokeres. The only difference is that Rasmus Hoyland has a very bad first touch, but when you look at the way they play, the style of play is almost the same. He runs very well in behind defenders. He can use his body. I mean, he can shrug off defenders. He's actually good with the dribbling and all that kind of stuff that Gyokeres does. It's just that his health is questionable, and he's still 20 years old, so he has to bid his time until a
You see
point
the way
that
you're
he's
protecting.
ready.
You see the way you're protecting, and you're talking about Rasmus Haaland, especially pointing out his age. It's the same way I
Yeah,
expect you to talk about Ganacho. Yes,
but
he's
I keep
making
saying
mistakes,
this.
but
I
let's
keep
not
saying
forget
this.
he's 20 years old, Josh.
I
Just
keep
20 years
saying
old.
this. I mean, I keep
No, Josh.
saying this all the
Last
time.
was it last week? You crucified him to the bone.
Yeah, I do crucify him, and I tell
Well,
you
if you're
after
crucifying him, then you should also crucify Zach Z, Rasmus
no,
Holland too.
no, listen, after crucifying him, I tell you that the thing that Manchester United needs to do for Garnacho is um, give him a bit of some stick. The manager that comes in should actually put Garnacho in his place. He should pull him out of games. He should bring him on.
Let's
He should make sure
Josh.
that he manages
Let's
him
wait
in
and
a
see. Let's
manner
wait and
that
see.
he doesn't feel like he's the star of the team.
Let's wait and see how. Let's wait and see. Sinan says, "Hi Josh and Isaac. What up, brother? What up, brother?" Aaron says, "What do you think of the new stadium, Wembley of the North, being built under Ineos? Will it be like Anfield?" Yo, you have Taj
No,
online, Aaron.
no,
In
no,
others,
no, 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 no.
in other words, you're giving Anfield, you're giving Liverpool a lot of praise. No, 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 no.
No,
Even
no,
Taji
no,
knows there
no,
is no way it
no,
can be
no,
like.
no, no. Maybe you could say, will it be like the Maracana or the Santiago Bernabeu? No,
The
no,
new
no,
one.
no.
Taji says he would rather go to Liverpool than. Come on, man. There is no way Gyokeres would go to Man United, or rather to Liverpool. Sorry, it's only Man
Over
United right now.
United, he
Over
can never
United,
go.
over
He can't
Amorim.
go
There
there.
is no way. There is no way. Uh, Aaron says
No,
better.
no,
Yes.
no,
What?
no, 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 no. Have you seen the Santiago Bernabeu now with the roof on
Oh,
and
with
stuff
the
like
roof
that?
on.
And
It's
yo,
amazing.
it's
It's
amazing.
amazing.
Anfield sits what, 40,000 people?
Yeah, I
52?
didn't. I don't want to know even how many. How many? Because I don't want to bump
No, no,
into
no, no, no.
Taji.
Anfield, no. Taji, Anfield sits 52,000 people, right? I do not think Aaron, man, that is putting our expectations so low. We have to do
Josh,
better than
Josh
that.
is 60 is 61 something. Anfield 61,000.
They eventually reached that far.
Just no. Taji says 67. No, Taji. It's 60.
No, no. Taji, the stadium will follow new guys.
Anfield
Yeah, the
atmosphere is
atmosphere.
unmatched.
Yes, that's true, but the atmosphere is different from the stadium itself. It's maybe the history that has always been in and around the football club that it feels like that on match day. So it is much more about the fans than the stadium. Come on, that stadium is crap. It's not even among the best five stadiums in the Premier League.
But
And how can the Wembley of the
Josh,
North?
sorry, Taji, I remember last time you said you need to come up here, join the
No,
stream
honestly,
and
no, no,
and
no,
get
no,
a
no.
one-on-one with Josh. He's
Honestly,
giving you all
the
the reasons
stadiums.
to do that.
No, there are stadiums like the St James's Park. There are
Well,
stadiums
the
like
best is Santiago
the
Bernabeu. The best.
the London Stadium. There's the stadium like the Spurs Stadium. You know, I mean,
Mhm.
there are stadiums that have been given a rebuild, and they're much, much, much better than say Old Trafford, or even the Emirates Stadium is better than Anfield.
Remember, club is a modern club, bro. Lol. But just to remind you, the other comment that Josh said, was it what one of those streams, Josh? Was it earlier this week? I don't remember. Where he said that you won a COVID trophy. Yeah, that clip went
But they
crazy. We
did.
ma- we
No,
made a
but they
shot of
did.
it, and it went crazy. And guess
But
who were
they
in the
did,
comment
Isaac.
section? they were attacking us. They were not me. They were attacking Josh because of what he said.
Isaac,
But he had also
Isaac,
support from Man
Isaac,
United
hold up.
fans.
No, Isaac, hold up. It is true. They won a backroom trophy. I mean, we were all sick, we were locked up and stuff like that. There were restrictions, players wouldn't go here or there. I mean, there were tests, blood was drawn out of them every time they had to play a game. I mean, under those circumstances,
I don't want no smoke with Taji.
they won a
Cristiano
trophy, though.
said the club is like an old age home. An old age home.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
That's why we're talking about the new
It's
Wembley.
yeah, the
That's
leaking
why
and
we're
everything.
talking
That's
about the
why
new Wembley.
let's hope well it's better. Defense, they leaked Lindelof, Martinez, yeah, currently wing backs, Dallo, Mazarawi, Casemiro, Wugate. I like that midfield, by the way. And I feel if you have Wugate and Dallo, sorry, Ugate and Casemiro in the midfield, Josh, and he has and those two have the protection of the wing backs that come and join me. Oh my god, that will be superb, Josh. That come
Yeah,
join them, then advance,
that's the perfect.
go,
That's the
go to
perfect.
meet the front three.
Save
That
for
will be
Lindelof, who loses a bit of concentration every
no, no, no.
now
We're
and
putting in
then.
Lindelof right now because he's the one that is available right now. We don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
Johnny
yeah. But
Evans.
I'm
We don't have.
saying save for Lindelof, who will give us a bit of lack of concentration in games. I mean, yeah, it's so good. It's so good, though. Yeah, that's
Uh,
that's that's the one that I would. Okay, I would prefer to have Rashford instead of Zaxi, but Rashford has to adapt to playing as a 10 because he's no
I don't
longer
know where
going to
Sinan
cross the
is.
line.
Sinan doesn't like that nonsense of talking about Rashford. He feels enough is enough. Rashford should leave. And yo,
But they're
again, I
the
keep saying,
players who are at the club
If
until
the Qataris at PSG came with the right money, let them take Rashford.
why
Not in
would
a
they
bad way.
take? Do you know
I said
Bakola?
if.
No, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, and
Let's
Rashford would
move on.
never be on any one
Everything
of
at
them.
Anfield and Kabi is yeah, it's the latest in everything. Our club is like a brand new club, bro. Go do your virtual tour.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do that virtual tour, but believe you me. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, the cabbie is it where the players eat from before they go for training? Yeah, I've seen that. What is new about it is a staircase. They go down a staircase. I think
Taji,
that's
not
what's
me.
new about
Again,
it.
Taji. Not me, Taji. Josh, Aaron is asking best theme song in the Premier League. What's the
Oh no,
best?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm far beyond it. Sorry, I'm very far
I know
from
the
it.
most famous
The
one.
one that I can
The
say
most
is
famous one is the one for
actually
Liverpool.
the
You never walk
Liverpool
alone.
chant. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Liverpool chant. The Liverpool chant. It's the one that you hear most in football games at the Champions League and stuff like that. And it's very intimidating on a Champions League night to play football at Anfield. It's
Oh
actually
yeah.
an atmosphere that
Anfield
is worth
in the
watching.
Champions League is amazing.
A big football match. Like when the fixture
Uh,
is great,
yeah.
that's where a game like that should.
Thank you so much, everyone that is tuning in. Sports Jazz, we are still riding. Taji says we won the Premier League title before COVID even took over. We went on a 24 game unbeaten streak, 25 game unbeaten streak. We didn't lose a game until we had already won the title mathematically.
No,
Taji
no,
won't
no,
give up
no,
without
no,
a
no,
fight.
no.
You won't
Yeah, but Taji, you see the
the axe.
problem. Yeah, the AXA. Yeah, the AXA.
I think it's the northern. I think it's the North London forever best club theme. Best club theme song. Josh Aaron says he thinks it's the
Oh,
North London. No, the anthem. That anthem for Liverpool. Yeah, yeah, correct.
yeah, the Liverpool anthem is bigger. Even St. James's Park. I like the chant, the St. James's Park chant. It is really great. I mean, the
And what do
atmosphere
you think
in there
about
is also
Glory,
good.
Glory, Man United?
That is the
Man, you have me
best.
singing in my.
No, that is the best. That is the best.
So now you've
Glory,
diverted.
glory, Man
Josh, my ears.
United.
Josh, my ears. Help me.
Glory, glory, Man United. And that's the best. That's the
Yo,
best.
save me, man. Save. Isaac, if
That's the best.
United,
The other one, the other one is louder because they don't often win things. So it took them a long time, and all they had was the theme song. So they used to Never Walk Alone for a very long time, 36 years.
that is for you, Josh, for United. It's
Old.
old, too repetitive.
Yeah.
Glory, glory. It's like
That's
they're
what a
watching.
chant is. That's what a chant is. It must be repetitive.
Yo, Sinan says if United get Victor Gyokeres and that left back, whoa,
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 whoa.
we're gonna be EPL's next champs. Yeah, rather, yeah, EPL's champ next season. Sinan, you're getting overexcited. It's not right. It's not good. Uh, that sounds old. Old in caps.
Because we are old like that. I mean, we are the history of the Premier League. For a very long time, we were the poster boys of the Premier
Our
League.
song could be hits,
Today,
bro. I like the comebacks. That-
nah, you, no, 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 no. By the way, let me tell you, most of the people outside Liverpool, they don't know
well,
that anthem.
Aaron says we
They
need
don't know that
something
anthem,
new.
but they know the word. They know the
Josh,
word. They
Aaron
know the
says we need
title to the
something
theme.
new.
They know the title to the theme song. You'll never walk alone. But that's it. They can't even mimic it.
Well, in your protection or in your defense, Sinan says, Taji, old is
All
gold.
is gold, yeah.
Uh, we see Sinan saying, where the Reds go marching. We I think it's when the Reds go
Yeah, when
marching
the
on and
Reds
on.
go
Oh
marching
man,
on.
that's what Aaron says. On. Why do you have to say it three
Yeah,
times?
because
It's
it's a
repetitive,
chant.
man. It's
Wembley, Wembley. The man,
save my ears.
into Wembley. Ah, yeah. Oh my God, that's the best chant ever. With the
That's
glory when you know the women
Josh, my
into
ears, man,
Wembley.
my ears, my eardrum. The
Taji,
song,
I know Taji likes it.
the songs about the United players are like hits. Even other clubs take them and use them.
No, it's I think it's because they're hymn songs. They're from hymn books. So I
Mm.
mean, most of these football clubs, being an Anglican nation, they do take the hymns that they grew up singing,
Thank you,
and
Heights.
they change them a bit.
For United, we've seen it all, won it all. We are all united, all were united. So I mean, it's not news. At least Sinan and Josh, you have someone who's backing you up. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, Sports Jazz. Aaron, you haven't told me about what I mean, your thoughts about yesterday's game. Amorim beating Man City in EPL. Sinan, I would love to know your thoughts. Heights Studios, I would love to know also the same thing. Well, Taj has already dissed you. He has already given you 45. He says he wasn't all that, especially in the first half.
But I agree with
Uh,
him. I agree with him on that.
well,
But the game
Aaron
is
says
played for
insanely
90
good,
minutes.
insanely good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A game is played for 90 minutes, and the things that happen after 90 minutes are much better than the first 30 minutes. But
Yeah,
in that game, Amorim could have swallowed 4 goals in 30 minutes.
take that L 100. Taji, yeah, it's not fair for Man United fans to gang up on. Where is peace? Peace is off. Oh my god! If she was on and you were trolling Liverpool right now, Josh, she would have sent like a zillion trolls back to Man United because she also doesn't take the foot off the
But
pedal.
I'm not trolling Liverpool. I'm only saying things that are factual.
Anyway, we have a game, Josh. We have a game. Isaac, I need you. I need you to schedule that debate with Josh. Yo, but Taji, tell me when. Tell me when.
No,
Josh, line up
Taji,
your
no,
points
no,
and
no.
get ready.
Taji, I'm going to shade you it. But the thing though is, Isaac should not be the arbiter, the arbiter rather. Sorry,
No,
it should not be the arbiter because I need talking points. As in, Isaac is just
no,
going
I was
on with what you're saying, even if you're
no.
not.
I like
Even if you're
Josh.
trolling
Get your
United.
points lined up and get ready. It would be nice to have. I'll be in the middle. What's this guy's name? The one who announces UFC. I'm forgetting his name. The FC USC announced. I'm forgetting anyway. MMA guy. But yeah, I'll stand in the middle. Aaron, you can also join, by the way. Aaron, whenever we have watch alongs or whenever you feel like you want to contribute, say something, especially reactions after the game, bro, let me know. You can always jump in. Taji, we need to get a day. You're in the red corner, Josh in the blue corner, and I'll be with the striped t-shirt on as the referee. And yo, I'll be there. I'll be there
No,
to
Taji.
Aaron, you're giving me jokes, bro. We know Man United is not relevant at the moment. Mid-table club. Oh, take that. Well, that's what
Yeah,
you
but
told
at
him.
least you have to say at the moment there is something. He's still talking about Man United even now. That's how
Uh,
powerful the club is. I mean, it's a mid-table team, but he's
yeah,
still talking about
Taji
Man
really,
United.
he really needs to get a day with you, Josh.
No, but
It's
the
not,
club is that big. That's why those things happen.
it's not fair that you. I
I
mean,
mean,
you're giving him all that stick.
Sporting Lisbon was playing yesterday, and Real Madrid was beaten by AC Milan, and
But Josh, let's talk about that game. What happened? What went wrong?
everything went wrong, and it has
It's
been
so
for
sad.
quite some time.
Liverpool beating their old boy, schooling. But yo, Ancelot, Josh, Ancelot is cooking. It's time.
No,
It's time we
as
put him in that conversation. I'm
you're like
telling you.
that. You're
No,
like
no, no,
that.
Josh. No, the man
Ateta
is
played
proving
two
himself.
games, and you gave him the Premier League title because he was second.
No, Josh, I said he's a competitor.
No, 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 no,
City
no,
have a
no,
competitor
no,
because
no, no. You
he
called him
finished
a
second,
contender. Did you call
two
him a
points.
contender?
Yeah, I called him actually a contender. Two
Now
point
he's
last
the
season
biggest
finished second,
pretender of them
2 points
all.
behind City. That is 80, 89. City had
That does
91.
not give you the right
6 goals
to hand him the
behind City,
trophy
even
after
without
two
a
games.
striker.
Okay, how do you feel about him now?
Well, you told me. Well, he's going to be playing Inter Milan in the next few minutes. You told him. You told me he's the next Jose Mourinho. He's bringing that whole
Who,
buzz
me?
thing.
Me?
Just that's what you said
No.
on the stream we had. You
The
said he's always
next,
parking the bus. Okay, you didn't put it out open like
I
that, but
can't
you said he's always parking
disrespect
the bus.
Jose. I
You're
can't
always parking the.
disrespect
He's
Jose
always parking
Mourinho
the
like that.
bus. Josh, you
Yes.
said you can't disrespect Jose
No,
Mourinho
I
like that.
can't. Yeah, I can't disrespect Jose Mourinho like that. As in, how do I compare him with Ateta? Am I mad? I can't
Well,
be
Ateta
that
gave him
silly.
props, gave him his flowers.
No, yeah, yeah, he
No,
did give him his flowers. He's a guy you can admire. I mean, there are things you can pick from Mourinho, but Mourinho can't pick things from Ateta. Come on.
okay, Josh, let's go to no Josh. We have to talk about you guys. Rivalry can't die even when your club is dead, my bro. Oh god, Josh, that is a nice. I don't know whether you see the bar.
No,
Even when it can't
let's
die,
just
even
save,
when the club is dead.
yeah, let's
I
just
mean,
save this one. But Taji is a rapper though. He has some buzz.
you need to get, you need to worry about relegation
Nah,
debates.
nah.
No, with Taji, I would have agreed with you, but now that the man who humbled Pep Guardiola is back, or rather, is coming to the Premier League, I'm way my rather my hopes are way high through the roof. You need to worry about relegation. Oh yeah, I've read that. Aaron says I don't think it's possible for relegation. That is true, Aaron.
Never. Aaron,
He's
don't even.
trolling. He's trolling.
Aaron, don't
He's
even.
trolling.
Don't.
You're saying Aaron shouldn't give him
Aaron, don't give him the satisfaction
the
of getting in
satisfaction and
that
attention.
conversation. Please, just clap back.
Yesterday's game washed away my long-time tears. Wow, Amorim football. Amorim is a football professor. Sinan, don't you sister? Sinan, don't over, okay?
Now,
Relax,
Sinan,
Sinan.
Sinan, you're in my corner.
And Aaron says we were underperforming under Eric. Man, no what? By the way, he didn't thank players. That's what, was it Aaron who said it, or it was Nelson? He didn't thank
Nelson,
players. That
yeah.
means he
Yeah,
knows
he
it's the
never
players that let him
thanked
down.
any.
He only
Yeah,
thanked the board
Fernandez
and the
after
players.
the Chelsea game actually did say in his interview that he picked up the phone and called Eric Ten Hag to apologize for having let him down. I mean, for all the things that he did. So for me, that made me believe that the guy genuinely had passion for the game, passion for the football club.
Yeah.
Things didn't go the way he planned them to go, but if your captain is calling you back to say all these nice things about the period that you were there, and they were heartbroken that it ended the way it did, and they feel guilty that they were part of the problem, then it's a good sign. It's a good sign that the players are well motivated, the players are in high spirits, and they will perform for the new manager.
Well, I'm all high. I mean, not high, but hyped up. I can't wait to watch that Amorim ball. To be honest, I can't wait to see
You'll
those
be
players.
disappointed. You'll be disappointed.
Of
Believe
course,
you
I'll be
me. If you
disappointed
do expect,
in the first month, or rather the first. By the way, he has 12 hard games.
no, if you
He has
do
very,
expect,
very hard games, Josh.
there's no hard game for Amorim. I think Man City knows that very well.
Oh, but I retract my statement. I retract my statement. That is correct. I retract my statement. Nothing
And
was
in
wrong.
six
Only the
games,
best team was good enough. Glory, glory, Amorim. That is Josh for you. Taji says, I remember you guys getting Ten Hag. It was the same craze. He won his league and was the best in class. You guys were over the moon. Came to the Premier League, and
yeah,
well,
but you
that
know
is
the
just
different though is
sigh.
the different though is at the time that we did bring in Eric Ten Hag, he came and found the chaotic situation that was at United, and Ten Hag being the guy that he is, he tried to correct all the wrongs while he was coaching the football. So it became a bit difficult in some spells, but on the whole, Amorim comes at a time that at least. Ineos has managed to get football people in a proper structure to run the football side of the game. We hired Eric Ten Hag as a team manager for Manchester United, whereas we have hired Ruben Amorim as a head coach
The head
for
coach.
Manchester United. So that just shows you the difference in the roles that the two managers had. So I don't see why the manager will have a problem, because true, the time we hired Eric Ten Hag, he was the best in class, but he never had the things going for him at the club. Now Amorim is the best in class, but has the right situation to guide
Already
him
the
to
best in
success.
class. Man United fans. That's what Taji
No,
was
but
saying.
he is the best in class. Tell me another 39-year old manager who has the trajectory that Amorim has had in 4 years, even if he's in an amateur league. I don't think there is one.
Well, Aaron says, thank you, Josh. Aaron says the coming transfer window will be interesting. Ineos gonna bump everyone to the side and take charge again. That I see that happening. And now that they've brought their
Yeah.
own man,
Now,
now
now
that
you
they've
know. Now
now that
you
they've
know
brought
what
their
it
own
is.
man, Amorim, because that is their
Now
man,
you know
they
what
would
it is.
they are going to back him up so
But
well.
I think
They're
I
going to
think that's
make
the
sure they
summer
get
window.
everything right.
That's the summer
Yeah,
window.
I also believe that's the summer window, not this
We've just
January
given
window.
away way too much money right now for the services of Amorim and his players, and I don't think United will be in a position to get money from player sales. These players who will get out of the door, they will just run down their contracts and leave. But I don't think Maguire would go, even if a club was giving him 500,000 per week.
Well, Josh, thank you very much. Aaron says, I think he's replying to Taji, the Glazers was an issue. It was the last icing on the cake for Man United's downfall. Well, it's not like they've really, really gone away. They're still around, although
No,
Ineos, I
now
think,
they are away. It's okay. Let them be where they are.
where they, yeah, it's good they stay where they are. They should be where they are. Taji says, how long should
It's
United wait
almost
for
done.
the
It's
change?
almost done. The open heart surgery started with Ineos taking over at Manchester United. It was done swiftly and quickly. It did not hurt, but what hurts right now is the period of recuperation, because yeah, the stitches are still new and all those things. So we have to give ourselves time to heal. But I do believe that in a year's time, we shall not be in the same place that we were before in your scam.
Well, once again, thank you so much for tuning in Sports Jazz. We are still running through the comment section. How much time will you give Amorim? That's a very good
He's been
question.
given a 2 year and a half contract, and that is just about 2027, and we hope to win the league in 2028.
But
But
Josh, how much
with the
time do you think Ineos is going to give him? I mean, he has already. I've told
the
you
two
the
and a
first
half
12 points.
years he has been given.
Uh, if he keeps winning and keeps playing well,
No, the 2.5 years he's been given.
because I
But
know at least
if
he
you're
won't
at
be
a big
fired this
club,
season.
if you're
Mm.
if you're at a big club, this is what happens. I mean, things don't go your way, they bring someone else, because there
And
will always be someone else.
Judge says they don't trust him. 2 years,
Yeah, it is difficult
but
for you
you know
to
it's
completely.
different.
It's
I agree,
difficult for
Josh.
you to completely trust
Completely,
a manager
completely.
who is 39 years old and just had a very
Just
quick
coming to the Premier League.
ascendancy into management, and he won everything that he played for in the 4 years that he has been
But
a
Josh,
manager. But
one
now
can
he's
mention
coming to the
Anslot.
Premier League.
One can mention Anslot.
Do you know how long Anslot has been coaching football? Taji, please tell this guy. He has just not won shit. He has just not one shit. Do you know how long Anslot has suffered in the trenches of management? Yo, Taji, tell this guy that your guy is a sufferer. He just doesn't want.
Uh,
He just doesn't win shit. But the right
Josh is
project has
right.
come for him,
Yeah,
and
the right.
yeah,
It's working out. Josh is right. Amarim has found a better United team than Ten Hag did, be it management and the squad. So it will be up to him to do a little polishing. Josh Taj is asking, so age and experience matters now.
no,
You were
I
saying
was
Amarim is still
in the
young and all
essence.
that.
No. In the essence of giving a guy a 2.5 year contract. You understand? This is a business. You have to be clever about the business that you do. You cannot
Right.
just throw away money. Did ans
Ancelot is
Yeah,
45 years old, not
not
much
much
older.
older. Those are 6 years of suffering experience. 6 years, 6 whole years.
Why
Do
do you
you know what
underrate
6 years?
Josh? Why do you
I
underrate Ancelot?
No, he's a Dutchman. I can never underrate him. I
Oh,
can
so
never underrate a Dutchman. I mean,
but you just said
hey
he's been
yo,
suffering, and those are six
yes,
years. The age difference
for a
between
for
him and
no
Amorim
for a football manager not to be suffering, okay, is winning
i-
titles.
in your face,
He won
right
the
there.
oh, he did win the Eredivisie. When was this?
Yeah, yeah.
When was
Amorim
this?
is
Bertrand,
Amorim
please
is.
help me. When was this?
I'm going to check it out. Amorim is so good at turning toxicity. Sorry, I have a
Toxicity.
problem. Yeah, toxicity into positivity. I'm looking at the media bantering United. That's why he said he's not going to give them attention for the last rather for the
The other
next what?
guys look for you. There's a guy called Gary Cottrell. I mean, the
Oh
guy
man,
who the Sky
he's a
Sports
bum.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
but
bum.
they look for you. I mean, this guy went to the season before we bought Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
He spent days and days of the transfer window outside the stadium, the training complex of Dortmund, and the German journalists kept laughing at him while he was sleeping in his car, because they did not believe that Jadon Sancho would be sold that summer, and he wasn't. Then the same guy goes to a newsroom and is feeling so entitled, demanding the manager
him to speak
uh,
English, man. That was
to
silly.
speak English.
What a bum.
But
That was silly.
I felt so
Yeah,
good that the manager refused to do that.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, by the way, Josh, just to reply to you,
Yes.
uh, Anslot had a successful spell at, or rather, with Feyenoord, with whom he won the what?
Yeah.
Yo,
Eredivisie.
my tongue is too strong, guys. Yeah, but he won the League Cup that side,
Uh,
2022
League,
23 season. I'm coming.
League Cup. Okay,
Okay, okay,
go,
that
go on.
that came out wrong. Taj, don't
He
be
won,
disappointed. Don't be alright.
he won the League Cup.
Josh, and
Okay.
the KNVB Cup in 2023-24 in his
Okay.
time as a player. Listen, I'm coming. In his
No,
time
he
as a
played
player,
football in
Slot
2020.
operated. No, 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 no. I'm saying
Yeah.
in his time as a player,
Yeah.
Anslot operated as a midfielder, making over 400 appearances. But anyway, Josh, you wanted to know if he's won something. He's won two
No.
cups
No, no, no. The
already in
Eredivisie is
2022, 23,
the
and
Eredivisie is the
23.
league. The
Yeah.
Eredivisie is the league. You said League
Well, he.
Cup.
Oh, I said league, the cup. I'm sorry.
You said the cup. Guy won
The
a
man won
cup.
the league. The
Oh, he
man
won
won
the
the.
league.
He won
Oh
the league.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
put
yeah. He
some.
won the
Now
league.
you remember. Put some
No, he
respect
won
on
the
him,
league
Josh.
over. No, Auntie, you know RVN. That was RVN's league to win,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
beating
Uh,
ETH. Which year was that? 2020, 23. ETH was at United.
no, I think. Oh, by the way, 2023, Ten Hag was at United, right?
Yeah.
That's the year he
Isaac, get
joined.
your facts right, yo.
No, no, no. That is Taji Josh, not me. But it's true. The man has two trophies in the bag. No, his record. His record. It's all about his record. Beating Ten Hag's record. I get you. I
Oh,
get you.
of
Well,
winning on that. Okay. But anyway, he's a good guy. He's a good manager. But he's 45 years old. And this guy has won at what, 34? That
and
he's been Amorim has been winning trophies since he was 35, 35, 36, 37,
Taji,
38,
Taji,
39.
tell me a day you're
Just
ready to come up,
He's just
and I'll
winning.
be in
He's
the
just
middle.
winning. He's just
Taji, tell me
winning.
a day you're ready. I have to
He's
tell Josh to
ready.
get his
He's
points
ready.
right,
He's
and
ready.
you take on each other. Tell me the topic. We can be comparing clubs, whatever it is. Name it all. Yeah, Josh. But real quick, let's go into the games that happened yesterday. Slovan losing to Dynamo Zagreb 4-1. Then PSV thrashing Genoa 4-0. Dortmund beating
Girona.
Rather Sturm Graz 1-0. Celtic beating Leipzig. That was a funny game, by the way. I thought Leipzig would beat them 3-1. But the Celtic, by the Celtic fans are like the Liverpool fans. Their home fans are crazy when it comes to supporting their team. Um, Real Madrid losing to 3-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. That was entirely embarrassing. And Lille versus Juventus 1-1. Who else? Liverpool thrashing Leverkusen. The old boy was at Anfield yesterday and he got humbled 4-0. And of course, Bologna losing to Monaco in Italy 1-0. And the highlight of of all games yesterday, that was Ruben Amorim slapping, hammering, beating, humiliating, embarrassing Pep Guardiola in Portugal 4-1. And today we have games that start just by the, in the next few minutes. Shakhtar Donetsk versus Young Boys, Club Brugge versus or hosting Aston Villa, Feyenoord and Salzburg, PSG Atletico. Oh, that's a game. Bayern Munich Benfica, that's a game. Sparta Praha and Brest. Uh, Krevna and Barcelona. Then the game of all games before that, Stuttgart and Atlanta, and then Inter Milan and Arsenal later on. That is a game that I'm looking out for, a game that I cannot wait to watch. If you ask me who I supported, I think you all know who I support. Taj
Yeah,
says,
3-1 Inter Milan.
yeah, me too, 3-1. Actually, it could be even a 4-1. Slot didn't start coaching until he was 40 years, bro. Oh,
What was he doing? I mean, the guy
Josh,
even just ran into this thing.
Josh, let's look at the predictions
He
for
must have been a kid boy.
just the predictions. Your prediction. We will come back with a stream tomorrow, tomorrow before the game. But the prediction. Oh, you know what?
Uh,
Just let's do. Let's do a quick one, Josh. Prediction.
Payok. I think
Where
United will win that one
they're at
4
Old Trafford.
nil.
They're at
Yeah,
Old
4
Trafford.
nil, 5 nil, 6 7.
What do you mean?
4 nil. High scoring game.
And that's the Conference League, UEFA Conference League
No,
winners.
Europa, but they're not. But you should know that they are second on their league table. It is a very strong team, by the way, from Greece, and it has a rejuvenated Martial.
No, there's nothing. Nothing, Josh. Nothing. Don't even talk about.
He did score a wonder goal
There's
recently.
nothing. There's nothing he can do, Josh. Let him be in Greece.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming
Let
back.
him be. Yeah, it'll be a good feel for him to be back. But him threatening that he's going to shine, no, I don't think that is going to happen, Josh. I don't think that is going to happen at all, at all, at all, at all,
Yo,
at
what
all.
happened to your guy Sancho?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy he's turning out to be who he's turning out to be. No, but for real.
He's out of the squad again. Last
Yeah,
time they
well,
told us last
that's
time,
very good
even
news.
with the rules that he could not play in that game because of the loan rules. Maresca came out and said that Sancho was ill. Now today, Sancho has been
That
dropped
was the
out of
game.
the Conference League team, the
Which
Man
game was that,
United
by the
game.
way? The Man United game, ahead of the Man United game, I think,
Yeah,
because
and
he
then
had been
today
left
he
out
comes up.
in the previous game.
Yes, but that was always the players they were going to get. Sancho is
I you,
Sancho.
I
I
remember you
think
called it.
yeah, Amorim should never ever be misguided to keep the player. If anything, if we are looking for funds to buy Gyokeres, he should be the one that. That's why I was telling you, I hope he wins the Ballon d'Or at Chelsea, so Chelsea can give us money, and we buy players like Gyokeres. You know?
Josh, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. But yo, Josh,
No,
how
I
do you
want my
expect to
club
line
to
up?
move forward
How do you
tomorrow.
expect to line up? Yeah,
No, 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 no. I'll do that tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're not certain.
I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. I have to look at some one or two players. A few Man United players came back and they were seen today in
Oh,
training.
Lenny Euro, Tyler
Yeah,
Malasia,
yeah,
Anthony was also is
yeah.
also back. You
Eriksen,
know.
Anthony, and Lindelof. They're all the couple of players who are back. So I have to look at one or two players to really know what they'll be about.
Yo, Aaron, let's come for that tomorrow. Let's come for that tomorrow. Slot was a player before he started coaching. Just should know this, unless he's just trolling. He's just doing what
Yo,
you always
man.
do best. He's trolling you.
Yeah, I learned from the best.
We have Lenny Euro again. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured. Yo, we hope he
I do.
doesn't
I
get
hope he
injured.
doesn't play. I hope he doesn't play anytime soon.
No,
I
he's not
mean,
going to be rushed back.
we are not bleeding at the back. We have our players. I mean, he should slowly be integrated into the team. Then maybe be brought back towards the end of this month.
Well, you know what, Josh? It's been a pleasure, everyone that has been with us. Thank you so much. Shout outs to you, Taj, brother. Mad love. Shout outs to you, Aaron. Respect, Nelson, Sinan. Mad respect. Uh, who else was in the comment section earlier? By the way, Sinan, yeah, we just mentioned it. Where is Nick today? Ziad came on very fast and took off. Hi, studios. Shout outs to you. Ziad came on very fast, Josh, and took off.
Yeah, timing.
The timing. Nelson, yeah, and Adieri as always. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in Sports Jazz. Please do subscribe, like, and turn on the notifications. See you tomorrow, same time, for the Man United versus Payak review. Cheers, guys. Signing out. Wait. Someone has said something. I think it's Taji. Let me see what he has said. Big up, bro. Big up, Aaron.
Big up
Big
on
up, Taji.
yourself. Big up on
Sports
yourself.
Jazz. Shout outs to you, brothers. Shout outs to you. We are signing out. Cheers.